Australia has proposed a ban on social media for those who are under 16 years of age. Communications Minister Michelle Rowland emphasized that platforms impacted would include meta platforms such as Instagram and Facebook, as well as TikTok and X. However, Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese stated that the government would legislate ban on social media for children under 16 only, whereas legislation will be introduced into Parliament this year, with the laws coming into effect 12 months after it is ratified by the lawmakers. The legislation will be introduced into Parliament this year, and of course, implementation will be in 12 months if it's ratified, that is. Brian, my colleague, with us on the broadcast. Brian, Australia, one of the primary countries who have always looked at, logically and practically controlling social media and not letting social media control not only their citizens, but if you remember a couple of years ago during the height of COVID, Australia was perhaps one of the first countries that wanted to tax, or rather ask for remuneration from social media companies for the news platforms that they were using to share information.
Like you said also, this is not the first time where now Australia is piloting an age verification system to now prevent children from accessing social media platforms as part of a suite of measures that includes some of the world's strictest controls. Now, Anthony Albanese has announced plans for legislation that would ban social media for children under 18, calling it a world-leading initiative, which is expected to become law also by late next year, as he said. He also says that social media is harming their kids and it is time to call upon it. And he also pointed the risks to children physically and their physical and mental health, especially regarding body image issues affecting girls and misogynistic content targeting boys as well. And says that Australia's policy is also among the most stringent globally, which includes trials of biometric and government ID checks for age verification, methods that no other jurisdiction has attempted. And this proposed measure also set the highest age limit worldwide and will not allow exemptions for parental consent or pre-existing accounts. Now, this legislation is expected to be introduced in Parliament this year, with enforcement beginning 12 months after ratification. Now, the responsibility for compliance also with the rest of the social media are not parents or young people, and the platforms that affect would be Instagram, Facebook, Meta, TikTok, that is ByteDance, and X, which was formerly known as Twitter, and even likely YouTube as well, as even noted by Roland as well. And this TikTok also was declined to comment, and Meta, Alphabet and X still did not respond to their request as of now.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.